trademark Trump glitch. Here, play this clip.
That extra really just took the wealth from people.
And then he begins by saying, "Good evening, America. We've inherited a mess. You actually inherited an economy that was the envy of the world, and you drove it into the ground." Let's play this clip.
Good evening, America. 11 months ago, I inherited a mess, and I'm fixing it. When I took office, inflation was the worst in 48 years, and some would say in the history of our country.
You think Trevor Noah only went after Donald Trump? Think again. For years, Trevor Noah systematically exposed Melania Trump on The Daily Show. From her plagiarism scandals to her missing birthday presents to the moment he launched an entire campaign claiming Trump was trying to deport his own wife. And the best part? Trump could never defend her without making it worse. Before we break down every devastating moment, hit that subscribe button because this story reveals how Trevor Noah weaponized comedy to expose the truth about America's most uncomfortable first couple. July 2016.
The President of the United States literally said,
"Maybe I'll go for a third term, maybe. Maybe I will, maybe I'll stay."
and people were like, "What?" And then when they asked his people, they're like, "Yo, he said he's gonna stay for a third term." They're like, "No, he's joking." I was like, "Oh, so he can, president jokes, yeah, comedian, no!" How dare you, President Dave Chappelle.
In the wake of Trump's recent immigration crackdown, I've started to notice something that's got me really concerned. I think Donald Trump is trying to deport Melania. No, and you might be asking, why would he want to deport his wife? I don't know, but things haven't.
It's the Democrats who are demanding steep increases in insurance premiums, and you see that now. They're the ones doing it. You know we're not stupid, Donald. We realize, right, that it's because you and the MAGAs are refusing to extend the Affordable Care Act subsidies. I mean, this guy's a fraud about everything. Here, play this clip.
And you see that now in the steep increase in premiums being demanded by the Democrats, and they are demanding those increases, and it's their fault. It is not the Republicans' fault. It's the Democrats' fault.
The plagiarism scandal, July 18th, 2016, Republican National Convention. Melania Trump's star turn as potential First Lady. The speech is supposed to humanize Donald. She nailed it, crowd loved it, media praised it. Then journalist Jarrett Hill tweeted a side-by-side comparison. Melania's 2016 RNC speech, Michelle Obama's 2008 DNC speech, almost word-for-word identical. Melania, my parents impressed on me the values that you work hard for what you want in life, that your word is your bond and you do what you say and keep your promise, that you treat people with respect.
He was furious because he found out Melania was watching CNN instead of Fox, which, when you think about it, is probably her way of cheating on him, you know? She was probably like, "That's right, husband. I've been secretly seeing a black man, Don Lemon."
Here, play this clip.
Not done yet, but boy, are we making progress. Nobody can believe what's going on.
Next, Donald Trump says that his favorite word is tariffs, as the American people recognize that inflation is surging because of tariffs. Here is what he says. Let's play this clip.
Much of this success has been accomplished by tariffs. My favorite word, tariffs, which for many decades have been used successfully by other countries against us.
Next, he makes this bizarre announcement that he talks about a special warrior dividend before Christmas. And he goes, "We're sending every soldier $1,776. I don't know.
We want our children in this nation to know that the only limit to your achievements is the strength of your dreams and your willingness to work for them. Michelle Obama, 2008. We want our children and all children in this nation to know that the only limit to the height of your achievement is the reach of your dreams and your willingness to work for them. Undeniable theft. The campaign had two options: admit the mistake and move on, or lie and make it worse. They chose to lie. Campaign Chairman Paul Manafort on CNN.
Also, I would pay anything to know what he wrote inside that card that he definitely didn't actually get. We're like, roses are red, love is a mystery, I had a historic electoral college victory. Why did Trump say he called into Fox and Friends? because it was Melania's birthday. Like, what does that mean? He's like, honey, I've got a great celebration planned for us today. I'm gonna talk to some TV people while sitting on the toilet. Like, oh, thank you, Donald. My life is a beautiful dream.
We had men playing in women's sports, transgender for everybody, crime at record levels with law enforcement, and words such as that just absolutely forbidden.
And then Donald Trump goes on to say that our country was being laughed at and we're not being laughed at anymore. No, actually, people are horrified. Our enemies are laughing. What the hell are you even talking about here? Play this clip.
We had the worst trade deals ever made, and our country was laughed at from all over the world.
There is no cribbing of Michelle Obama's speech. These were common words and values. To think that she would do something like that, knowing how scrutinized her speech was going to be, is just really absurd. Except Melania told NBC's Matt Lauer before the speech, "I wrote it, with as little help as possible." Melania claimed she wrote it. The speech was plagiarized. The campaign said plagiarism was absurd. Enter Trevor Noah, July 19th, 2016. The Daily Show. Trevor wasn't worried about the plagiarism itself. He was worried about the response.
Every time Donald Trump or Melania speak, it seems like they're throwing shade at each other. They're giving a speech, but they're actually talking trash about the spouse. Every time, all you have to do is listen to the subtext of what they're saying. And she was like, as First Lady, I believe we need to fight against the cyberbullying. All of the people on the Twitter who are saying the bad things, we need to stop them. We need to make sure that they cannot carry on what they're doing. Donald Trump was sitting in the living room, turned on the lights. Hi, Melania. I saw what you said about me on the news. It was very not nice. I didn't see you sitting over there.
Donald Trump just had a psychotic meltdown during a national address. What the purpose of this national address was, other than to demonstrate Donald Trump's cognitive impairments, is unclear, but this was an unmitigated.
It would have been so easy for the campaign to just own up and say, hey, this happened, especially when this is a lie that not a single person in America believes. And guys, this isn't even a policy thing. What it is, though, is a preview, because this group of people, given actual power, will put us in some deep shit. Trevor Noah predicted Trump's entire presidency in July 2016. He also delivered this gem.
Just be like, okay, LeBron, me and you one-on-one. If I win, you quit basketball. If you win, I quit the presidency. And all of us are like, that's so dumb, that's crazy. LeBron versus Trump, LeBron. And then like Trump does have like some sinister plan. The Secret Service goes and like steals LeBron's mojo or something. They like steal his basketball shoes and now he can't play. LeBron's like, I can't play without my shoes. And everyone's like, come on, LeBron, you can do it, you can. And then the day finally, it's like halftime and LeBron is losing and he's in the locker room by himself. And then like Melania walks in and she's like, LeBron. And he's like, Melania. And she's like, what you need to understand is that it was never the shoes, LeBron. It was always you. You can do it.
And then Donald Trump says, in the new year or 2 weeks from now, I'll announce some of the most aggressive housing reform plans in history. Just you wait, folks. It's right around the corner. It's right around the corner, everybody. Here, play this clip.
You will see this in the new year. I will announce some of the most aggressive housing reform plans in American history. A major factor in driving up.
Then Donald Trump lies and says that when he took office, the only jobs that were being created were foreigners. He says the foreigners were the only jobs being created. Here, play this clip.
In the year before my election, all net creation of jobs was going to foreign migrants. Since I took office, 100% of all net job creation has gone to American-born citizens. 100%.
Let's hope Melania continues to emulate Michelle Obama and that she convinces her husband to continue Obama's policies. Eventually, a Trump Organization writer named Meredith McIver took the blame. She tried to resign. Trump rejected it because people make innocent mistakes. Except Trump never forgives mistakes. The whole story reeked of damage control. Trevor exposed it all on live television. October 2016, plagiarizing herself.
Finally, in other news, if you've ever wondered what inspired the First Lady's Be Best campaign, well, you need wonder no more.
For the first time, Melania Trump revealing why exactly she focused on cyberbullying.
What happened to you personally, or what did you see personally that you thought you wanted to tackle this issue?
I could say I'm the most bullied person on the world.
You think you're the most bullied person in the world?
One of them.
Wow.
In honor of our nation's founding in 1776, we are sending every soldier $1,776. Think of that. And the checks are already on the way.
He then goes on with his lie about slashing drug prices. I've reduced prices 600%, 700%. That's not the way. You can't decrease things by that amount of percentage.
Fast forward to October 2016, the Access Hollywood tape has dropped. Trump caught on hot mic saying you can grab women by the pussy. Melania needs to defend her husband, so she gives interviews to CNN and Fox News on the same day, October 18th, 2016. Trevor Noah plays both interviews side by side on The Daily Show. They're identical, not just similar talking points, identical wording, identical phrasing, identical delivery. She memorized one script and repeated it verbatim to both networks. Trevor Noah's response was perfection.
A serious question, is reporting on this administration actually fun? Because this is some real serious that we're dealing with. So is it, do you look at it, can you make a joke out of this?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, I'm not gonna give Donald Trump the pleasure of being the boogeyman.
Right.
You know what I mean? He wishes he was that guy. That's why he's got that face. The thing he does. No, seriously, he wants to be that dude where everyone's like, wow, I'm so afraid of him. Man, you gotta laugh at the guy. You know what I'm saying? You've got to laugh at people like him, because I think leaders like that sometimes they command or they demand a respect that they don't deserve.
Sweet Lord, Melania does not mess around. We barely hear from her, and then when she does speak, it's to fire somebody? And like whatever this lady did must have made Melania so mad, because you realize Trump cheats on her and she's pretty chill about it. But then Melania goes on a flight and all of a sudden she's all
Disaster, folks. You even have Governor Pritzker responding to a Midas Touch post where we said, this is some weird shit right here. And Governor Pritzker saying, yeah, I second that right here. You have California Governor Gavin Newsom also saying that there is something wrong with this guy right now. If you look at what is trending on social media, it says presidential address, Adderall address to nation. If the purpose of this was to show that Donald Trump is cognitively addled, well, you hit the jackpot there, Donald. So Donald Trump starts off with,
in case you were wondering why it took Melania 10 days from the Billy Bush tape to speak out, from the looks of it, she was using that time to practice her lines. Then the kicker. She's only plagiarizing herself now. So that is progress. Devastating. She went from plagiarizing Michelle Obama to plagiarizing herself. That's the arc of Melania Trump's public speaking career. Subscribe, because Trevor's exposure of Melania just kept getting more brutal. April 26, 2018. Birthday gift disaster. Melania's birthday.
why don't you just make prices more affordable? Stop ripping away people's health care from them. How about we do that? Here, play this clip right here.
Because of tariffs, along with the just passed One Big Beautiful Bill, tonight I am also proud to announce that more than 1,450,000, think of this, 1,450,000 military service members will receive a special, we call Warrior Dividend before Christmas, a Warrior Dividend.
Instead of spending it with his wife, Trump calls into Fox and Friends. The hosts ask, "What did you get the First Lady for her birthday?" Easiest question ever. Trump bombs completely. Can't answer. Stammers. Launches into rambling rant. Trevor Noah on The Daily Show. How did Trump mess up the world's easiest question? It's like they threw him a softball and he swung and hit himself in the dick. I can't believe Donald didn't get Melania anything for her birthday. Now she might think he's not a very good husband. Trevor imagined the card Trump definitely didn't actually get. Roses are red, love is a mystery, I had a historic electoral college victory.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that's disappointing. Like, I thought Melania Trump was inspired to fight cyberbullying because she cared about other people. But no, it turns out she created an entire campaign just to help herself. Like, I don't even know how to, this is like finding out the real reason Nelson Mandela wanted to end apartheid is just because he wanted to smash white girls, you know? It's like, we need to end racial separation so that I can get some of that Becky ass.
Here, play this clip.
What a difference a year makes. In addition, I'm doing what no politician of either party has ever done, standing up to the special interests to dramatically reduce the price of prescription drugs. I negotiated directly with the drug companies and foreign nations, which were taking advantage of our country for many decades, to slash prices on drugs and pharmaceuticals by as much as 400, 500, and even 600%.
Then Donald Trump thinks the American people are stupid, and he goes,
Trump and Melania arrive in Tel Aviv, Israel. Red carpet ceremony, cameras everywhere. Trump reaches for Melania's hand. She visibly slaps it away. On camera, in front of world leaders. Israeli newspaper Haaretz tweeted slow-mo with one word, ouch. Went viral instantly. Trevor Noah called Melania a Slovenian Dikembe Mutombo. Fox News' Howard Kurtz claimed he didn't see her slap Trump's hand. Trevor's response, leave it to Fox News not to recognize what rejection from a woman looks like. Brutal. August 14th, 2019. Don't deport Melania, August 14th, 2019.
I feel like after a couple of hours, the doctor told her she could go home, and Melania was like, no, I should stay. I should stay until you check everything out. I stay longer. I was like, okay, well, Miss First Lady, since we're keeping you longer, your husband is on his way to visit. Okay, pull the plug. We've tried everything. Pull the plug. It's like, you're not on life support. I don't care. Just try it. See what happens.
Donald Trump says that there is no affordability crisis, and he says he is bringing down the prices and that it's so good right now. So good. Here, play this clip.
Driving up prices and everything at levels never seen before. I am bringing those high prices down and bringing them down very fast. Let's look at the...
And he goes, we're making so much progress, nobody could believe what's going on.
Trevor Noah exposed Melania consistently for 6 years. Plagiarism, robotic interviews, missing birthday presents, public hand slaps, immigration violations, stock manipulation. Every exposure was documented, true, undeniable. And every time, the campaign either lied or stayed silent. Trevor taught us, comedy can be truth-telling. Humor can expose hypocrisy. He showed us Melania plagiarizing Michelle Obama.
Donald Trump says, the biggest issue confronting this country right now is that there was transgender for everybody under former President Biden. And, you had different people playing sports, and you had transgender for everybody and men playing women's sports. This is what the American people are focused on. Here, play this clip.
This is what the Biden administration allowed to happen to our country, and it can never be allowed to happen again.
Trump forgetting her birthday on live TV, their marital tension on camera, Trump's immigration hypocrisy through his own wife. The Don't Deport Melania campaign trended worldwide because Trevor understood the best comedy punches up at power and speaks truth. Melania presented herself as elegant, mysterious. Trevor showed the reality. Plagiarist, robot, forgotten wife, immigration violator. Trump could never defend her because every word was true. That's the power of comedy. That's Trevor Noah's genius.